Well, that music never fails to pump me up. Once again, this is Money TV. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Don Baillargeon. Money TV is a program all about money and what makes it happen. Well, this week's elections were a relatively minor affair on a national scale. There really were no major candidates running for office. There were, however, some key ballot initiatives that are going to have a bearing on what may happen in the 2012 election, which is already promising to be the nastiest and most expensive in U.S. history. Now, in Mississippi, voters rejected the personhood constitutional amendment, which would have identified human life as beginning at conception. This was considered a key milestone in the nearly 40-year-old fight over U.S. abortion laws. Pro-life supporters were dealt a setback in their efforts. But while I'm pro-life in my beliefs and politics, I've really come to the position that this is a battle that's not going to be won at the ballot box. It has to be waged through education. In Ohio, voters turned back a law passed earlier which would have permitted workers to negotiate wages but not pensions or health care benefits. It banned strikes for public sector workers, scrapped binding arbitration, and dropped promotions based solely on seniority. Now, labor unions poured more than $30 million into support for the measure. So now Ohio is going to continue to be held fiscally hostage by their own government union employees who have virtually free health care insurance and pension fundings and can enjoy promotions based not on job performance, but simply how long they've been there. Voters back again in Mississippi and then also in Maine were faced with measures having to do with voter registration. Mississippi rejected an initiative which would have allowed people to vote without showing their ID. Imagine requiring a voter to prove that he or she is who they say they are before being allowed to cast a ballot. What a concept. In Arizona, Russell Pierce, who had authored the controversial Arizona immigration law, was defeated in a recall vote by fellow Republican Jerry Lewis. Pierce had also been mired in an ethics scandal, but Arizona voters had apparently tired of the racist label this law had cast upon the state. Now, the media, well, they're calling this election a victory for liberals and Democrats. But when you take a close look at exactly what was won, I'm not really sure the victor wants the baggage that goes along with the spoils. Now, here's something that has absolutely no baggage. It's our toll-free number, good from anywhere in the world you're watching the program. Toll-free, 888-259-4449 to call and get free information about our featured guests. When you do call, make sure you ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. It's an email publication. It also is free. Toll-free, 888-259-4449. On your mobile phone, just text Money TV to go 800. You can visit us at moneytv.net. And we'd like to have you like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.